Hey, what is up, Star Wars collectors? So right now, I have my early bird pulled out, and I got this in the mail a couple weeks ago. I haven't been able to place this anywhere in the Star Wars room here at home, so I was gonna display this with all the figures where all the names are here, which would be the Tusken Raider, C-3PO, the Death Squad Commander, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, R2-D2, Darth Vader, the Stormtrooper, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and a Jawa. Now, the first thing I want to go over is the stand itself, which it is just cardboard. We all know that. I love the artwork of it. It is pretty cool. I mean, we have the X-Wing back here, and we have Luke and Leia right there for the Star Wars logo. And we got another X-Wing right here getting chased by a TIE fighter. And then you have the characters right here on the back. So we got the Jawa, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi, we got the Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, and R2-D2, Luke, Princess Leia, Chewbacca, Han Solo, the Death Star Commander, C-3PO, and a Tusken Raider. But if you really look at these, that's really neat. I mean, that's pretty cool. Now for R2-D2, it looks pretty neat. You got the red and the blue for the lights, just like it is here on the action figure. I will explain why I have two R2-D2s sitting right here on the early bird stand. We're going to go over the Luke Skywalker first. And if you are wondering, that is not a real double telescopic Farm Boy Luke Skywalker. So we're going to jump into the Farm Boy Luke, and I'll explain what that is all about. The first four figures that came with the early bird stand was Chewbacca, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and R2-D2. Now the Farm Boy Luke right here, these are all Hong Kong uh, COOs. So I wanted to find them in really good shape, and I did. The paint on these action figures are in really good shape for them being original. Now, this one did not come with a lightsaber when I found this one, but I thought it would be pretty cool to put the Stan Solo double telescopic lightsaber in him. One day I will have a real one, and I will spend the money to have it, and I will put it on this stand because that's what I want to do. But for this to be a fill-in right now, it is perfect. And you can't beat this. I mean, this action figure right here, he's in really good shape. I was really happy about buying this one. I paid 20 bucks for it. And I was really surprised how clean he was. I think there's like one little chip right there in his hair and one on the top, which you can't really tell from far away. That's Princess Leia. This is a Hong Kong Princess Leia. She's in really good shape. She got a little dust on her, but she's got one little mark on the top of her head right there. But her hands are in good shape, just like Luke Skywalker's, and she's really white. Usually the faces are really messed up, and her face is pretty good. There's no nose rub or anything, and the eyebrows are still there doing their job. And then this Chewbacca, I have so many Chewbaccas, but this one's just a regular Hong Kong Chewbacca. There are different variants that say made in Hong Kong, and some of them just say Hong Kong. Now this is a Hong Kong R2-D2, and now this is what I didn't know. I didn't know that. Now this is what I learned. So apparently, when these four figures came in that white tray, the R2-D2 that came in that tray, now you got the dark blue right here on this dome, but if you can see this blue, doesn't really match up to that. It's a little bit lighter. So what I learned was that it was this shade of blue that came with that white tray with the early bird stand. And it was also known as the Dimple Dome R2-D2 variant. Now I don't know if this is it right here. I got it off eBay. It said dimple domed. Now what that means is this is a solid dome R2-D2. So the dimple dome, it means that there was a little dimple right here and a little indentation on the top center of his dome. Now this one has like a little spot in the middle of it, but it does kind of go down a little bit, but I can't really tell if this is it. It's really hard for me to tell. So if you guys can tell if this is or not, please let me know. in the comments below, because I can't tell. Now the one I've seen, it was like indented a lot more, but it doesn't feel perfect to me on top of this. It kind of goes in, so I don't know if this is it or not. Because this one, like I said, is the solid dome R2D2. So like there's nothing there. It's perfectly solid right there on the top. Now you can see the difference right there a little bit, but I just can't tell because I want to have that R2D2 placed onto this stand with the early bird stand. So let me know. I mean, I don't know if it is or not, but I would really like to know if I have the right one or not, because I don't want to have the wrong one. That's just me, not trying to be perfect here. That's something that I want to do. Whenever I find a place for this and I can, put an acrylic case over it, because that's what I plan on doing. Overall, the condition of this early bird stand that I got in the mail, it's in really great shape, and I'm really happy with it. I can't believe I even own this, and I don't have, all the other stuff that came with the early bird originally, like the stickers and the little catalog. Maybe one day I can have those things and I can display them with the early bird stand here, but I didn't really want to go buy the 2005 one. I really wanted to have the real vintage one. I'm really in love with it. I'm happy with it, so that's all that matters. But please let me know about the R2D2s if you guys know anything. I know that Old Plastic here on YouTube, he actually made a video about it and briefly talked about the difference between the dimpled dome R2D2 and the solid dome R2D2. And I thought that was really neat just to have for display for right now. The Luke Skywalker is original, but the saber is not. And for now, that's cool. And I'll come across that one day. And I'm glad that these two over here are in really good shape, Chewbacca and Princess Leia. A lot of the times, the Chewbacca, he can be in rough shape, especially his nose and his teeth and his bandolier right there. Especially the back of his bandolier. This one is in really great shape. Sometimes the white's not even there, or it's missing like here and there. And like I said, Princess Leia, I'm really happy to have that one here on the stand. So I guess I'm going to keep this one and not swap her out, just like the Chewbacca. But yeah, that's it for the early bird stand. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put this. I do want to put it, you know, under the other stand here, the other mail away stand. Probably put it under there and move the Sears Cantina and Blue Snaggletooth stuff. But I got to make a decision. I don't really know what I want to do yet. I'll figure it out. May the force be with you guys, and take care, Star Wars collectors.